Hello vinyl community, it's Belcher Meg. Just some finds. I'll start with the 7-inch singles. First one, 1967, Polydor, Bee Gees, Massachusetts. The lights went out in. And it's backed with Barker of the UFO. Never actually heard Barker before, so I'll put that on after I've done this, see what it's like. Kathy Kirby, Secret Love, and You Have to Want to Touch Him, 1963. And The Move, Regal, 1967. Flowers in the Rain, and The Lemon Tree. Dusty Springfield, How Will You Want to Be With You, on Phillips, 1963. And Once Upon a Time, Petula Clark on Pie, 1961. My Heart and Sailor. Can't say I'm familiar with those two tunes. And the one we're all familiar with, on Decca, Tornadoes, Telstar, 1962, and Jungle Fever. Fantastic. Bell Stars, on Stiff, backed with April Fool, Sweet Memory, backed by April Fool. Wombles, Womble Merry Christmas, and Womble Square Dance. That is on Surprise Records. Saint Etienne, Glad and Only Love Can Break Your Heart, version. A band I'd never heard of, and I'm not really struck on it. It's more poppy than what they look like. Heartbreak Angels, Desperado, and Shoot Me Down. They look like they're sort of cross between Japan, the early Japan, and can't think of the names. But anyway, Desperado and Shoot Me Down. Neither of them really jumped out at us as being great tracks, but I've only heard it once, so I'll give them another chance. But worth having just for the cover alone, really, I suppose. A great bit of glam, and the only decent song I think this man has ever done. But I cannot knock this one. Elton John, Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting. What a great bit of boot boy, yobbo music. If anybody else had done it, if Sweet or Slade had done this, that would have been even better. But yes, Reg, you did yourself proud with this song. Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting, and Whenever You're Ready, We'll Go Steady Again, and Jack Rabbit. Bowie, Absolute Beginners, and Absolute Beginners dub mix on version. Madness, Our House, and Walking with Mr. Wheeze on Stiff Records. Madness, The Sunshine and the Rain, and Fireball XL5 on Stiff Records. Susie and the Banshees doing The Passenger, and the B-side She's Cuckoo. Polydor. B-52s, The Wig, and Summer of Love. As Nick from Nick's Vinyl Buddy once said, everybody should have a piece of B-52s in the record collection. If you're feeling low, put the B-52s on. If it doesn't cheer you up, you're beyond help really, I suppose. The VIPs, Quarter Moon and Hippie Hippie Shake on Gem. 1980. Bit of Power Poppy Mod. And again, VIPs. Things aren't what they used to be, and I Thought You Were My Friend. Again on Gem. And 1981 this time. Very good bunch of singles. I'm quite happy with that. LPs. Picked most of these up cheap. Golden Hour presents the Platter's Greatest Hits. Golden Hour. Rock Around the Clock. Or, sorry, Rock Around the Country. Even. Bill Haley and the Comets. Recorded in Nashville. Pickwick Records on Hallmark. All these hits. A little bit of rock and roll greatness. Ricky Nelson. Rock and Roll Masters on Liberty. Lovely. Very best of the Chillites. Chillite time. On Brunswick. Great. I haven't got a great deal of this man's work in my collection, but I'm a sucker for Hawaiian music and surf music and the whole tiki quiche crap. So I couldn't resist buying this. Elvis, from the original soundtrack album from the Paramount picture Paradise Hawaiian Style, a Hal Wallace production. And I must admit, it is very good. It's a bit of Elvis on RCA. Great. Shaved Fish, Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band. Fantastic album. On Apple, of course, it would be. And it is superb. Give peace a chance, instant karma, power to the people, imagine. Woman is a nigger of the world. Whatever, you wouldn't get away with that nowadays. Whatever gets you through the night. Mind games, cold turkey, happy Christmas, war is over. Mother and Number 9 Dream. Fantastic. I love Yogo and John Lennon in that more than the Beatles. The one I've been after, I was trying to get a original, but in the end, got this. The Boys by the Boys, one of the best punk albums of the 70s. Yes, it is. The Boys' self-titled debut is a cult classic and includes download and bonus tracks. I don't download them, so if you can see that, first person on, have a free download. And there's a label, The Boys. Fantastic album, really is. So glad to have it. Another one I'm so glad to have. This time it's an OG. I love the Kandinsky style album cover, and I know I've mentioned him twice now. Nick from Nick's Final Buddy doesn't like it. But I mean, look at Dave Vanian there, man. Fantastic. How could you not like that? I honestly thought about getting that tattooed on my arm at one point. But a little bit of damage where some stickers come off at some point. It's got that inner. And of course it's on Stiff Records. But a great album. A great punk album. And a great band. This was before they started becoming goth. Problem Child, Don't Cry Wolf, One Way Love, Politics, Stretch Your Case Baby, You Take My Money, Alone Your Eyes, Creep You Can't Fool Me, and You Know. Fantastic. Dave Vanian, Rat Scabies, Captain Sensible, and Brian James. Oh, Lou's on it as well. There you go. Not so short but sweet. And a couple of books I got. If you're still hanging around, I'll show you these if you're interested. Johnny Cash, The Resurrection of Johnny Cash, Hurt, Redemption and the American Recordings. If you've never heard the American Recordings by Johnny Cash, rush out and stream them. They are fantastic. So, really pleased to get this book. And with all this hoo-ha over Oasis at the moment, there's lots in the bookshops. So I got this. A Sound So Very Loud by Ted Kessliner and Hamish McBain. It is inside story of every song Oasis recorded. So I got myself that. Well, it never says who did the Johnny Cash book. It was Graham Thompson. Sorry Graham. Not that you'll ever see this. But two great books. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.